What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV. Spurs have lost to these bastards by 1-0. Same old story again all season, to be honest. All the possession, just can't seem to fashion a proper chance at goal. And I'm absolutely fuming because there's no way Arsenal deserve to come away with this game with 3 points. No chance.
They came and did a job on us. You know, they came here without their two best players, without their starting midfield, knowing it was going to be a difficult game, knowing that we were going to, throw caution to the wind. We were going to press them high, be aggressive. It's exactly what we were from minute one. Winning the ball high up the pitch, looking dangerous, but they stood strong, Arsenal, and they defended much better than us. And you have to give them credit for that, because we were swinging the ball into the box to getting absolutely no joy whatsoever. They congested the central areas. It was really compact. It was so difficult, near impossible to play through. And look, they got a goal from a set piece, which is something that we know is our kryptonite, especially when we play Arsenal. Giving away goals from set piece is something that we've done with regularity. And how many bloody corners did we have? We didn't do anything. I'm usually, maybe under a different circumstance, I'll come away from that game thinking, that we put in a good performance and there's something to be proud of. But it's hard to look at the positives today when Brennan and Son, more Brennan I would say, how many opportunities did he have to take on his man and put a ball in the box? It must have been about 10 times. He was one-on-one with Timber. He had so much space, so much time to create something, and the quality just wasn't there. And that was really worrying. I have to say, that was a really worrying performance from him, because he had all the opportunities to show what he can do, and he just wasn't able to.
How can we let them come here? No Rice, no Odegaard, a really lacklustre midfield. Yes, they do have quality players in there, but they're two of their two best players out. They come here, they're winning 3 in a row at our stadium. 3 in a row. They've never won 3 in a row here before. We used to play here at the old White Hart Lane when we were battling for relegation, and they were going unbeatable in the season, and they could barely win here once. And now we're letting them win here 3 in a row. It's absolutely, it's a joke. It's an absolute disgrace, to be honest. And how can we look so blunt? Because we kept winning the ball high up the pitch, and Kulusevski was doing such a good job winning the ball high up the pitch, particularly in the first half. And every time the pass was wrong, the pass was too heavy. I'm not just saying it was just Kulusevski's fault, but everyone, from Brennan Johnson to Son Heung-min to literally everyone, we just couldn't fashion a proper chance on goal today. With all that possession, in their half, we had all this possession. We just couldn't break them down.
Solanke was gift wrapped a chance in that first half, and he couldn't even get a shot off. I think it's easy to point to overhit passes and stuff like that, and we were sloppy today. But I think you do have to give credit for their Arsenal for the way they defended. There's a reason why they got one of the meanest defence in the Premier League, and it's because they're able to withstand that kind of pressure. We're not able to do that. When a team puts us under the kind of pressure we put on Arsenal, we crumble and we can see.
When you're coming up against that kind of quality, it's important to get not every single chance, but at least something right. And we didn't get anything right today.
No, the delivery.
We didn't get anything right.
The delivery was amazingly bad.
Brennan Johnson, poor delivery. I thought Pedro Porro, poor delivery. It's just a real shame. It's just a real shame.
We had Solanke playing today, and I actually thought, especially in general play, he was competing really well with Saliba and Gabriel. When we were playing direct to him, he was holding it up, bringing other players into play. Yet as soon as they got into the final third, we couldn't find him. We couldn't swing the ball into him. He wasn't able to get free of Saliba or Gabriel, and that's really frustrating.
The quality of the balls were just so bad.
Yeah,
they were.
Yeah, the delivery team was so woeful. It was comically bad at times. And then you bring on Timo Werner, and it's even worse.
There's a comedy of errors when Timo Werner came on. It just smacks of a real lack of quality for me in the final third. And we've seen it all season, and it's a repeat from last season as well. We saw it time and time again last season. It's happened at Leicester, it's happened against Newcastle, and now it's happening against Arsenal as well. So we need to sort this out quickly. And that's the lack of quality.
It's the most worrying thing is that when the window ended, I think the biggest problem was probably a lot of people saying, is there enough quality in the final third? And the first 4 games, you have to say the answer is a resounding no, and that's the biggest problem right now, is that the fact that we've got to go forward with this attack for the whole season. And yes, look, to be fair, this is Solanke's first home game. You know, he hasn't got a run in the team yet. He's going to maybe it'll take a bit of time to bed in. Odegaard, obviously, he's only had a couple of games. But if you're going into the season, the big worry after the window was we haven't done enough in the forward areas, in the wide areas. And on today's evidence, we could be in for a long season with these wide players.
That's exactly what I was saying straight after the window. I said we've had a poor window. We haven't brought in the required quality, and on top of that, there are gaps that we haven't filled in the squad as well. So, look, we need to be doing better in the final third, and the players that we do have the quality to do better than what they're doing right now. But on top of that, we don't have the required quality as well. So I just think it's very frustrating. How can they win 3 in a row here? And never in my lifetime have they done that.
People, look, the question marks will be there for Ange now after what has been, let's be honest, a poor start to the season, especially results-wise.
1 win in 4.
Two defeats, a draw to Leicester, no doubt, and only 1 win. 1 win the first 4 games. Considering how badly we ended last season, there will be a lot of people getting on Ange's back, and he'll have a lot of questions to answer. I haven't seen the goal back, to be honest, but what's most frustrating thing is, I actually thought we defended the set pieces really well today, by and large. That was the only time they probably won the first header, and they got the goal. I haven't seen it back, but it looked like he was right on top of Vicaria, and he looked like he was right above Vicaria, so maybe he has some question marks for the goal. I have to watch it back, but all fallibilities were in his ugly head. But the most frustrating thing is he actually looked good from set pieces in general, defensively anyway.
Not offensively. We had so many, we did absolutely fuck all with every single one. But look, a very frustrating day at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium once again. We have lost 3 in a row against these absolute bastards. And we got to dust ourselves up. Big game on midweek, Coventry away in the cup. And we got to go through, no questions asked, you know, because we are looking so blunt in the league. How are we going to take points off these big teams? It's going to be very hard.
Have to hope. Look, I know it looks bad now, but at the end of the day, as I said, it's only Solanke's first game. Odegaard's first home debut. I think home debut was whatever.
Solanke and Odegaard both. Odegaard played Everton, didn't he?
Yeah. So, like these guys, just because they haven't hit the ground running straight away doesn't mean.
Yeah, but it's not just him, it's old players as well. Brennan Johnson's got a year behind him and he's putting in performances like that. And he's got to get good delivery into the box. It's so frustrating. Brennan Johnson has started 3 games this year and he's put in 3 stinkers.
Yeah. Can't disagree.
We'll see you all later, man. Like, subscribe and comment, and as always, come on Spurs.